Hey everybody, my name is NightWolf. Welcome back to the last episode of Insanity Clicker. You guys showed that you wanted it to go again. I don't think it's going to go for very long, so I think this is going to be the last episode, just because it's been going for so long now that I want to try and make it to at least 85 if we can, because we're already almost at 80. And it's had about 10 days to kind of gather itself, figure itself out. So we are going to try and plow all the way through to 85 and see what happens. Now, of course, I don't know how well that's going to work, but we're going to try anyway. So, this episode, I'm going to behave as if this is the last episode and just plow through and try to get as much of it as I possibly can. And I just realized that we had actually more to buy. I didn't realize that. God damn it. Okay. But we're on our way. We're making progress at long last, which is good. Bam. So, I think we'll be able to get the 85, which we'll call it off on that note. How long it'll take? I think it'll probably slow down about... Yeah... I'm literally drawing it out because my brain doesn't want to think right now. I think probably about, like, 82 it'll start to slow down, maybe. Depends. Bye. Buy that shit. Getting destroyed, Sunny Jims. You can't stop us. We've been going for 30 episodes. You can't stop this train. Except for the fact that the train is stopping. I don't know what's been up with me lately. My brain has been everywhere the last few days. You probably noticed in the last episode, I've been flaily and I've been all over the place with my brain. Which I guess is kind of good because at least I'm more entertaining finally. We're gonna buy level 10 of Wogon's ability. Wogon's level 10 ability, I mean. And, we're gonna work on the, bug and the massagist as well. Massagist. See what happens with that. Yeah, I've been thinking, a lot about the channel lately. And I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do in regards to changing up the content. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do in regards to what I'm gonna exchange Insanity Clicker on, because Insanity Clicker's been a long-lasting series, if not the longest series on the channel, and I don't know what I'm gonna replace it with. I'm kind of unsure. And I'm not kind of unsure, I'm very unsure. I've been looking into a few games, which I'm not going to give the names out. One game has had a type die recently, from what I can tell. It's been out for a while, so I think it'll die. I think it's kind of died off, but I want to try the game out because I've seen a lot of YouTubers play it, and I like the look of it, and I really wanted to play it, so I think we're going to do that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe Insanity Clicker won't die. It depends on the views next time. Maybe I'll come back for one more little victory lap for the game and see what happens. But it'll be up to you guys. You guys let me know in the comments with those good old views and comments, and let me know what you think, and if we should cut it or if it should be swung once more. Because as far as I know, this is the last episode. I renamed the I redid the title on the previous episode, which was titled Final question mark, and I did the proper number of that episode. So this episode will probably be titled Final or something, but in the description will be written, let me know if we should do one more ring around the rosy with it and see what we can accomplish. Because a part of me wants to end on 100, if doable, but I don't think it's going to be doable. Game had a stroke there. Sorry, game, I forgive you. We are getting quite capable of beating this. Also, I have been, I'll probably mention it in this episode and then tomorrow's episode, just because I know not everybody watches the Insanity Clicker episodes, and some do. So I have figured out the whole keyboard situation where you can hear my keys. I have another keyboard that I was using before this, which I'm gonna set like a double keyboard setup, so that way when I'm recording, I use the quiet keyboard, and then when I'm playing games in my off time, I use my loud one. Like, because the keys are mech membrane, which, if you don't know what a mech membrane keyboard is when the keys stick up from the, say this is the keyboard, the keys stick up about that much. There's low rise, like very like low rise on them, and then there's chiclet keys, which is like a Mac laptop, where the key only sticks out about a hair of it, and you can't even hear it. It makes like a little noise, if anything. And with this mic, it picks up almost everything of this keyboard. So I'm going to try and work on that, because I'm sure many of you are sick of the key sounds, and I'm working on it. I have a solution in progress to fix that, which is I'm going to test out the new keys, the keyboard swap, and see what that does. And then if it works out fine and dandy, then awesome. I don't have to go into any further experimentation to fix it. Because many of you have probably seen, especially in the very kind of personal style talking videos, that my mic is on a boom stand, and the boom stand can only hold the weight so much, because I don't have like a really sturdy steel one. I have like a weak metal styled boom stand, because when I was starting out on YouTube, I had a light mic, so I never had any issues. But this mic is it's got more weight to it, so I need a stronger boom stand to hold it up, because I was gonna do like a drop down style, or I don't have a stand, so I can't have it just like right in front of my face. But the polar pattern on the microphone is a little different than what it was supposed to be, which is to be expected. You know, products may vary than the packaging, so it's okay. It's all good. We'll figure it out. And by we, I mean me. I'll figure it out, so you guys don't have to listen to it, because especially when I'm editing videos, it irritates me too. Don't worry, guys. It irritates me too. So I totally get it, and I'm truly sorry for the clicking. Sometimes it does get quite agitating, and because sometimes I do go back and I watch videos and see how they were, and see like if the content was actually funny. So that way, because I watch some of my videos in regards to seeing it from your guys' perspective. I put myself in the viewer's chair, and I watch my content as if I was one of you guys, and see if it was actually entertaining or not. And if I click off, if I find like, I don't really want to watch this anymore, then the chances are is it wasn't that great. And that's kind of how I test myself, and I like inspect my content in regards to it being entertaining or not. That's a new little thing I've picked up recently, which I think I'm gonna keep doing. Holy jellyfish, you need to be upgraded, dude. Get some damage in there. You ain't doing shit. But, yeah, it looks like we're gonna reach 90, which is good. How much do you need for this? 7.5. Alright. I don't think we're gonna do that, though. Boom, boom. Boom. Are you kidding me? Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So, it is slowing down drastically. So, it looks like we're probably going to get to just before. I mean, we'll get to the 90 regardless, because eventually we'll get 89, and then eventually we'll get 90. But in regards to actually having the teeth to keep upgrading, it does not look like we're going to get much farther. So we won't be reaching the 100th this episode, but maybe in a week's time we will get the next. We'll get the episode next time, or to the 100 next time. But we'll see. We'll see. Enough on that though. I keep going back to it because I'm kind of sad to see this go. I've really enjoyed this series, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed this series as long as it did. And I'm glad you guys were here with me for this, because this was great. It's sometimes hard to get an episode or a series going and to have a game last so long, because once you kind of beat the game, or after a certain point, games sometimes get boring, and I don't know, some games just don't have replay value to them, and this game is just one of those games where it's just endless. So I don't know, I'm just glad that it went as long as it did. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad that it worked out, because not all games do, especially on this channel, because we have an audience of such range that sometimes this type of game doesn't it wouldn't last. Like for example, Subnautica, it went well, and it did for a long time, and then the streams at the end of the game, back before it got fully released, were big. It got lots of views, and then I tried restarting the series once it got fully released, and it only went so well, and that's why I dropped it. Not saying that Subnautica has gone forever, and that I would never play it again, because I still like Subnautica. It's just, I don't think that Subnautica will be back for a while. And I'm really sorry for those that really truly enjoy Subnautica, but I personally feel like, because the game takes a long time to record, it takes like half an hour to an hour sessions just to get like a 20-minute episode of the game out, because there's so much running around and doing nothing and farming, and there's not like a lot of content to fill that whole hour, because it's a survival game, so it's a lot of back and forth, craft this to craft that, to craft that, to craft that, and it gets repetitive, and not everybody can deal with that, and that's perfectly fine. So for the sake of the channel, I'm going to hold off on it. It's not gone forever. It's not gone forever. But just not for a while, at the very least. But if you guys do decide that you want it back, let me know. I always try to get to you guys' feedback, at least read it. I've been very absent in the comment section lately, and I do apologize. I've been going through exams and stuff lately, so I'm kind of dealing with a lot of end school stuff, because this is my last year in college. As far as I know, I might pick up filming in school, and that way I can do much better filming and stuff like that, and but no better techniques, no better editing techniques, stuff like that, and we'll see what happens. But the long and short of it, thank you guys so much for joining this game. Thank you guys for enjoying. I'm really glad that you liked it, and I'm glad that I could get a series to go, because especially on this channel, the games don't always work. So I do try, though. I do try and pick games that I think would be fun, that I'm willing to play more than once. So we are going to go out with a bang, I think, because you have another ability, so I'm going to buy that. Do you have another one? Yeah, you do, but I need to go back. We're going to try and beat 90. We're going to try and beat it. We're going to use all of our hotkeys. All right, so got the teeth. That did basically nothing. Fantastic. Let me guess. You guys don't have anything, right? Whoops. Nope. Doesn't look like it. All right. Well, we got a little bit of teeth. Hey, we got a crystal. Nice. Do we even have, like, anything? Can we afford anything? We almost had enough for forwarding 3 days. God damn it. One thing that never happened this series. We never got to finish the level 10, the lowest priced thing. Damn, that's a shame. Okay. So, here we go. Ugh. Get fucked! Oh god, my game is breaking. Get fucked, Bossheimer Welder, you son of a bitch. Oh, it's getting completely and utterly shreked. Hell yeah. Just nothing stopping us. Nothing. Just can't even see it. Just covered in blood because we're shrekking you too hard. Alright. Let it die off. Good? We good. Alright. That was awesome, actually. Boom. Alright. So, thank you guys once again so much for making this series last as long as it did. Thank you so much for sticking with me this far and plowing through as long as we can and as far as we could. And once again, as far as I know, this is the last episode of Insanity Clicker. And everyone shed a tear. It was good. It was good. I'm amazed that this game, of all the games on the channel, lasted as long as it did. And I'm glad you guys were here with me to do it. I'm glad you guys were there. I'm glad you guys pushed through. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm repeating myself over and over again, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. What the hell happened to the game? Oh, there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for enjoying this and being with me. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, check out my end screen stuff for some more stuff I've done for you guys. And don't forget, let me know down below if you want another one. And with that being said, guys, hope to catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.